निवेदिता से जॉइन कर लेगी ना तो करना दे
मैम हम कही से कहले करू
Okay, we will start. uh, Good afternoon everyone. Today we will take the class of depreciation and final accounts. This is the block 3 of your financial accounting. In financial accounting there is block 1, block 2, block 3, block 4, block 5 and block 6. I have already covered block 1 and block 2. Today I will cover block 3. So block 3 is about depreciation and financial accounting. That means final accounts. So yesterday we have read about journal, ledger, various types of subsidiary books, cash book, how to prepare different types of ledgers, how to prepare various types of errors, how to rectify those error in trial balance. So we have read all those things in a previous class. So today class we will read about depreciation. It is a chapter you have already read in plus 2. Do you have any idea about depreciation? Nivedita, do you have any idea about depreciation you have read in plus 2?
मैम पढ़ी डेप्रिसिएशन होची अमाउंट इंक्रीज वैल्यू को डेप्रिसिएट
Amount decreases. That means the amount which decreases due to wear and tear, due to
मैम
passage of.
आसीगला से
Welcome Chandrasekhar. Write down your roll number in chat box. Chandrasekhar, write your roll number in the chat box. So we are reading about depreciation. So depreciation means the wear and tear. That means the amount which is decreasing due to the period, due to the uses of the items, that is known as depreciation. So you have purchased a vehicle, you have purchased a car. So after 5 years, it is depreciated. It is not in a good condition. So the condition, the goods is now, it is due to depreciation. So depreciation is only charged upon the fixed asset. So there are various types of assets are there. You know, plus that means in your plus 2 there is fixed asset and there is current asset. So please mute your audio. Nivedita, please mute your audio. Okay. That means there is fixed asset and there is current asset. So current asset means the asset which is used for a shorter period of time. But fixed asset. Okay. But fixed asset is used for a longer period of time. That means it is used for more than one accounting period. So that is known as your fixed asset. Plant, machinery, furniture, fixtures, those are the fixed asset. Land is also a fixed asset, but depreciation is never charged to land. Land re kebe bhi hame depreciation charge kariba nahi because land amount is always appreciated. Land amount is never depreciated. Chandrasekhar, say something. You want to ask something? Chandrasekhar, you have raised the hand. Do you want to ask something? Okay. Okay. So I was telling about depreciation. It is a concept. It is an accounting concept. And this accounting concept is used only to the fixed asset. Only to all the fixed asset except land. That means depreciation is used to tangible fixed asset and depreciation used to intangible fixed asset. So here question arises, what do you mean by tangible and what do you mean by intangible? So tangible means those assets which we can see, we can feel, we can touch, that is known as tangible fixed asset. That means we can feel a plant, we can feel a building. So these are the tangible assets. Intangible asset means it is an asset, but we cannot feel, we cannot see, we cannot touch, only we can feel that. So So that is known as your intangible fixed assets. So depreciation is both applicable to tangible fixed asset and intangible fixed assets like goodwill, patent, copyright, trademark. So these are your intangible fixed assets. So depreciation is applicable to both tangible and intangible. So when it is applicable to tangible goods, it is known as depreciation. When it is applicable to intangible goods, আমি যদি কহিবা depreciation upon goodwill, it is wrong. That name has been changed. That is known as amortization. Amortization is a word. It is similar to depreciation, but when depreciation is charged to intangible asset, it is known as amortization. Likewise, there is an asset called wasting asset. Wasting asset means the asset which loses its significance, which loses its volume due to usage. Means there is a oil well, and when you are drawing the oil from the oil well, the amount of oil is decreasing. So oil well is a wasting asset. So when it is charged, when depreciation is charged to wasting asset, that is known as depletion. So depletion, amortization, depreciation, these things are similar thing. The manne hochi value is decreasing. Depreciation means when the value of a asset is decreasing due to usage, ବ୍ୟବହାର କରିବା ପାଇଁ, due to wear and tear, due to passage of time. So that is known as depreciation. But when it is applicable to different type of asset, different type of goods, the name has been changed. That means ଆମେ କଣ ଜାଣିଲେ ଏବେ, all the fixed asset, all the tangible fixed asset, when depreciation is charged, it is known as depreciation. For all the intangible asset, it is known as amortization. For the wasting asset mane kona na oil well, coal mine, so these are known as wasting asset. So when depreciation is charged to the wasting asset, that is known as depletion. Likewise, when depreciation is charged to innovations, charged to your technology, that means before a decade in 90s we were using keypad mobile phone, but now we are using the touch phones. That means the keypad mobile phone has been replaced by the touch technique, and that touch technique has amortized, depreciated, or depleted. We can say obsoleted. That means ame kahi pariba ki it is depreciated, it is obsoleted, but the appropriate word which is used, that is known as obsoleted. That means the keypad phone has been obsoleted and now the touch technique is a new technique. That means when the technology has changed, the technology has depreciated, the technology has reduced, so that is known as your obsolescence. So about depreciation, ame kahinki depreciation charge kariba, why we will charge. Am I audible to you?
Yes, ma'am.
Acha Chandrasekhar, you are having network problem. Okay, I was saying about why we are charging depreciation. Ame depreciation kahinki charge kariba. So when we will charge depreciation, we can found a true and fair picture. We can found a true and fair picture of financial statements. We can found out a true and fair picture of balance sheet. We can found out the true and fair picture of profit and loss account. So depreciation is charged. So depreciation is known as, that means depreciation and fluctuation is both different thing. Depreciation means the value is lessening and it is quite time taking, but in case of fluctuation it is very less time taking. That means within a very short period the prices either rises or the prices falls. So depreciation is different from the fluctuation. How we are calculating the depreciation, you have read in +2 how we are going to calculate the depreciation. So there is basically two methods to calculate depreciation. One method is straight line method, another method is WDV method. So straight line method means depreciation, a single amount of depreciation, 10,000 or 20,000, a single amount of depreciation, it is charged every year. That means you have purchased a vehicle at rupees 1 lakh. ଲକ୍ଷେ ଟଙ୍କା ଦେଇକି ତୁମେ ଗୋଟେ vehicle କିଣିଛ. After 1 year, you are charging depreciation 10,000. Then what is the value? 1 lakh minus 10,000, that is 90,000. So next year, from the 90,000, you are deducting 10,000. Then what is the value? It is 80,000. So after a certain period of time, the value becomes zero. So this is a method of straight line method, and in case of straight line method, the value which is charged at depreciation is equal for every year. प्रत्येकटी वर्ष ପାଇଁ ଏଟା equal. In case of written down value method, so in case of written down value method, in the past year, that means the asset price is 1 lakh, asset price होची लक्षे टंका. For past year, depreciation is 10,000. So 1 lakh minus 10,000, 90,000. So next year depreciation will be charged upon 90,000. That means if the rate of depreciation is 10%, तो कितने charge करा आपो? 9,000. In third year, 90,000 minus 9,000. And up within the amount, the depreciation is going to be calculated. That means in straight line method, the depreciation amount is fixed. But in case of written down value method, the depreciation amount is not fixed. The depreciation amount varies from 1 year to another year. बुझी होची ना बुझी होनी?
Yes, ma'am, बुझियो.
Okay. Then comes to your final accounts. That means we have read kali ame class re padhithile how to prepare journal, how to prepare ledger, how to prepare trial balance. So after preparation of trial balance, there is financial statement. One is balance sheet and another one is profit and loss account. So balance sheet, how we will prepare the balance sheet? So balance sheet is prepared in a T format where that means debit side and credit side, there is no debit side and credit side. The left hand side is known as asset side and the right hand side is known as your liability side. And in the next profit and loss account, it is also a T format and it has debit side and it has credit side. In the profit and loss account is type a nominal account. Nominal account means it records all expenses and losses, and in credit side it records all incomes and gains. So that means profit and loss account is just like a nominal account. So when that means in a organization, first there is journal, after that there is ledger, after that there is trial balance, and the balance of trial balance is transferred to either profit and loss account or trading account. That means some organization are preparing trading and profit and loss account, and some organization are preparing only profit and loss account. So after preparation of profit and loss account, the amount of profit and loss account is either net profit or net loss. So if it is net profit, then it is added with capital. If it is net loss, it is deducted from capital. And that amount is transferred to कोठे transfer होची balance sheet ku. So in the balance sheet, either it is added with the capital or it is deducted from capital. So this is the preparation of your final accounts.
Hello, ma'am.